From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now Goff. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Go. In motion goes the tight end.
Hey, kill.
From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Chiefs nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Maybe on that rap to pay the bills, and now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, still sold down to earth.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run with a second-round pick from Maple Strength. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Goes right back to Smith again. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. The Chiefs had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Yellow. Arsenal 80.
Now it's Smith running right. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Goff. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 7-7, our score after 1.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
On Sunday.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Attack! Yellow!
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Wilby. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
At the 36-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got Smith here. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow. 180. Hey, color.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. You're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
hold called by Rice. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. But he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas
The Chiefs
City
quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
At the Lions' 24-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
On the line. 15.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. After the penalty, it's Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Mahomes will do it himself. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now here's Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
So if we've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up a touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43. Color. 15. Part-time.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And again, it's Mahomes. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here's second and 10. To throw is gone. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. This time they stay on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Yellow.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's third down and 4.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Results in a 4th
Here's
down.
the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has something assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here comes third down and 7. Now it's gone. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Yellow. Look at it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Ryan. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Gone. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ryan. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fights loose. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Yellow! Right side!
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Hey, Ridley! Right side!
Looking to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 28, Lions 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Here's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And going to locate his running back open downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Smith running wide side. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Mahomes. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. play fake here on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Listen.
To the air again. Goff. Williams brings it in. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Now, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And now another one thrown incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Goff throwing again. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late games.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 51 yards. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one complete to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and 9 from the 44. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get it across the midfield, strike into Lion territory.
49-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Mahomes going to throw it here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now it's gone. They drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached.
And he's taken down. Chiefs sack.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Another 3 and out.
We go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Go.
They go ahead and snap it. Wrong. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominant.